The Sleeping Princess and Her Fairy Godmother. Once upon a time, in the peaceful kingdom of Luminara, a beautiful princess named Aurora was born to King Edmund and Queen Aurora. The whole kingdom celebrated her arrival, for Aurora was as radiant as the sunrise. Her parents decided to hold a grand feast and invited the 7 fairy godmothers of the land to bless their little daughter. Each fairy brought a special gift for Aurora. The first fairy gave her beauty, the second a sweet singing voice, the third wisdom, and the fourth kindness. The 5th fairy gifted her grace, while the 6th gave her courage. But just as the 7th fairy, named Flora, stepped forward to bestow her blessing, a chilling gust of wind blew through the castle. In a swirl of black smoke appeared Malvara, the wicked fairy who had not been invited. Her eyes glowed with anger as she pointed her long finger at the cradle. "You did not invite me, but I too have a gift for the princess," she hissed. On her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and fall into an eternal sleep, never to awaken. Gasps of horror filled the room as Malvara disappeared in a puff of smoke. Queen Aurora held Aurora close, tears streaming down her face. But Flora, the 7th fairy, stepped forward with a determined look. "Do not despair," Flora said gently. "I cannot undo the curse, but I can change it. If the princess falls into a deep sleep, she will awaken with a kiss of true love." Though relieved by Flora's blessing, the king and queen took every precaution to protect their daughter. They ordered every spinning wheel in the kingdom to be destroyed. Yet, Flora, knowing the curse could not be avoided entirely, decided to keep watch over Aurora. Disguised as a palace gardener, Flora stayed close to the princess, guiding her and protecting her in secret. As the years passed, Aurora grew into a kind and cheerful young woman. She loved the gardens most of all, where she often found Flora tending to the flowers. Aurora didn't know Flora was her fairy godmother, but she loved their conversations. "You have a special light within you," Flora often told her. "No darkness can ever truly dim it." On Aurora's 16th birthday, the palace was filled with excitement. King Edmund and Queen Aurora planned a small, safe celebration. But fate had other plans. That afternoon, while exploring the castle, Aurora discovered a narrow staircase leading to a hidden tower. Curious, she climbed the stairs and entered a small room. In the center of the room stood a spinning wheel, its wooden frame glowing faintly in the sunlight. Aurora had never seen such a thing before. As if enchanted, she reached out to touch it. The moment her finger pricked the spindle, a golden light enveloped her, and she fell gently to the floor. The curse had come true. When the king and queen found her, they were heartbroken. Flora revealed her true identity and comforted them. "She is not lost," Flora said. "She sleeps, waiting for true love to awaken her." I will cast a spell to ensure the kingdom waits with her." With a wave of her wand, Flora sent a gentle magic through the castle. Everyone in the kingdom fell into a peaceful sleep, and a thick forest of thorny roses grew around the palace, hiding it from the outside world. Years passed, and the story of the sleeping princess became a legend. One day, a brave and kind-hearted prince named Cedric heard of the tale. He decided to find the castle and wake the princess, for something in his heart told him he was meant to help her. Guided by the whispers of the wind, Cedric found the thorny forest. It was dense and dangerous, but he was determined. Using his sword, he cut through the brambles, the thorns scratching at his armor, but never his resolve. When Cedric reached the castle, he marveled at the stillness of the place. He climbed the staircase of the hidden tower and found Aurora lying on a soft bed, her golden hair spread like sunlight. She looked so peaceful, yet he could feel her longing to awaken. With courage and hope, Cedric knelt beside her and gently kissed her hand. A warm light filled the room, and Aurora's eyes fluttered open. "You've come," she whispered, her voice soft as a breeze. "And I will never leave," Cedric replied with a smile. And as Aurora awoke, so did the entire kingdom. The thorny forest vanished, replaced by blooming roses. King Edmund and Queen Aurora rejoiced to see their daughter awake and safe. Aurora and Cedric soon discovered they shared a deep connection, one that grew into love. They were married in a joyful ceremony, and the kingdom celebrated not just their union, but the triumph of hope and courage over darkness. Flora, watching from a distance, smiled. Her task was complete, and she returned to her fairy glen, ready to help wherever her magic was needed. From that day on, Aurora and Cedric ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom. The tale of the sleeping princess and her fairy godmother was passed down through the ages, a story of love, bravery, and the magic of never giving up.